Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the book The Little Prince, which is Le Petit Prince in the French version, which is the original version by Antoine de Saint-Éxupéry. This is a really small book. It was like not even 100 pages, well, 110 pages, so whatever. So this book, for those who don't know what this is about, this is mainly about this little guy here, which is a little prince, and he lands on Earth because he wants to, he wants to kind of escape his own planet because he thought that his planet was a little boring. He wanted to know more about his planet. The story follows, he is not the main character, I would say. The main character is, we don't actually know his name because it's written in third person, but it's about, oh god, forgot about this. This story actually follows the narrator, which we don't know his name actually, so we kind of guess that the author is the main character, and he became a pilot for like some things. I don't remember which one were they. But anyways, he crashes with his plane in the middle of the desert, and then he finds the little prince who asks him to draw him sheeps. The guy really don't understand why he's asking this kind of question, because it doesn't really make sense. A little boy, like 10-year-old boy in the middle of the desert, no parents, nobody, you're just like, where are your parents? What are you doing alone? I don't know. So the little prince mainly explains his journey to the narrator. So he explains that he goes through many he goes through many planets before coming to Earth. So he meets a lot of different persons who all, wow, I've just became really orangey because of the sun. Yikes. All of the characters on the planets are really different people. There's the banker who's really all about the money. There's this king who believes that he owns everything, and he just thinks that he's the king of the universe, I guess. So it's really funny to see these characters and to see that they're all alone on their planets, but they seem to have a purpose somehow. I don't know. The really interesting thing about this story is that it could be a true story, which I believe it's not. But at the time where he explains that he crashed in the desert, in real life, Antoine de Saint-Éxupéry really crashed his plane in the desert at that time when he was pilot. So I believe that this story could be just hallucinations of his time in the desert because he was there a long time without water and food. So could have been some hallucinations of a boy, I don't know, but I believe that it's not all fiction. This book was really interesting because it is mainly a kid's book, but I think that the way it was written was more intended for some adults somehow. I don't really know how to explain, but there are some things that I understood from the book that I didn't really, I don't think I would have understood if I had been younger, because there were some things, especially towards the ending, some stuff that they talk about, and I'm just like, a child would not, I think, be able to comprehend all of this. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. It could be just a kid's story, I don't know. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. And yeah, if you have not yet read this book, I would really recommend you to read it because it was really nice. And it's so short. It's a really fast-paced book. You can read that in like an hour or 2. Now I'm gonna move on to the spoilery section of this review. So if you have not read the book, go away, go read it, and then come back. The ending was so mysterious for me when I first read it because I was like, well, did he die? Did he not die? I didn't really understand what was going on because he said that he was going to go away to his real planet, and that his body wouldn't be able to take the mass because it would be too heavy. But I was like, well, how did you get here? Like, the transfer must have been the same. I don't know. I'm just trying to comprehend everything. Maybe he just died and his spirit vanished into the stars. I don't know. In the end, I was really, really surprised, but I cried. And I was like, whoa, this is not usual. I don't cry for like short stories like this. If I cry for a character, it has to be built up. I have to have read at least 2 or 3 books about this character, and then I will cry about this character if that character dies. But that book made me cry. I don't know why. I don't know. It was really sweet of the narrator to say that his laugh would always stay in the stars, and you really understand it more when you see the movie, because they made actually an adaptation of this book into a movie a few years ago, and I watched it and I was so it was really a good movie, and I'm gonna be making a review about the whole movie in a few days. The ending was it was really nice, even though he died. I don't know if he really died, but I guess he did. I don't know. So that was it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me down below if you have read The Little Prince. What do you think of it? Have you seen the movie? Or are you going to? I would really like to know. But until then, I will see you next time. Goodbye.